Look at her, Joshua. Who does she look like?
She looks like you.
Who else? Come on. Look at her. Look at her hands. Look at her eyes. Look at the shape of her face.
Reva.
Who else do you
Reva.
see?
What are you talking about?
She's yours. Mara is yours.
How dare you come here?
Miss Spaulding, please wait.
This is a celebration for family and friends. You are neither.
Look, I know I've hurt you. At least that's what the doctors have told me.
Oh, I heard you've been sick. Not responsible for your actions. How convenient for you. But the fallout of what you don't remember is all around me. And you are a sore reminder. Now, if you will excuse me.
No, please wait. They told me that you were my closest friend. Help me, please. Could you just please help me?
Hey, what's wrong?
Let me go.
No, wait a minute. What's wrong?
How can you ask me that after what you did to me?
What did I do? Are you talking about Alan?
I don't believe it.
Look, bringing him back to Spaulding has got nothing to do with you.
How can you say that? He hates me. He'll do anything to try to cut me out of
Honey,
your
I'm
life.
not going to give him a chance to do anything.
Look, Philip, you already have.
Oh, give her some time. I'll talk to her.
What do you think you're doing? You were going to tell Rick about the baby, weren't you?
So, what brings Holly back to town, Dad?
Well, Blake, I guess, in her new job at WSPR.
You two seem like you're very close.
We were married once.
Yeah, I know, but what about now?
What about that?
Well, what's going on between the two of you now?
We're friends. We're friends. Philip, excuse me, I'm sorry. Hi, Ross.
Mo?
Philip, I just got here, and already I've heard that you and Blake are getting married, and you're letting Alan back into the company.
Yeah. In a nutshell. Enjoy yourselves.
That's what I get for being fashionably late. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just picking up a few things. What have you been doing?
Just making the rounds. Nadine, where's that letter? Can I have your attention, everyone, please? I'd like to make a toast to my best friend on his engagement. To my best pal. I hope you find
My dear Rick, this is perhaps the most painful letter I've ever had to write.
Hard to believe you can be an old
I've struggled with this decision.
like me.
I feel I have no choice.
But I think you'll be very, very happy.
I was responsible for the lies that finally exploded in his face. I can't let this happen again. Philip is the father of Meredith's baby. Philip is the father. Philip is the father.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Mountain Grown Folgers Coffee. Folgers, the best part of waking up.
Where's Dad?
Sleeping.
If Mom wasn't at Grandma's, she'd wake him up with Folgers.
Even though she's not there,
Hi, Mom.
here's a chance to show you care.
Really?
When the aroma comes through, Dad'll be so proud of you.
Wake up with Mountain Grown Folgers. Mountain Grown coffee has a richer aroma.
The best part of waking up.
I didn't know you guys knew how to make coffee.
Folgers in your cup.
This house is so dirty. How will I ever get it clean? More powerful than other leading liquids. Every drop dissolves tough dirt on contact. In bathrooms, on
Now it's easy to get your whole home clean. Get it spick and span fast with new Spick and Span liquid.
Your new book talks about dry skin. My skin gets so dry, I could scratch the word dry on it.
Well, I use Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion. It starts healing dry skin on contact.
You heard it here.
Vaseline Intensive Care Lotion starts healing dry skin on contact.
Why do we make Future shine with tough acrylic? Because we know what your floor goes through in a day. Future stands up to any kind of traffic, even messy spills. Future with clear acrylic, the tough shine for your high traffic floor.
48 hours to live the moments, to feel the feelings, to know the experience, firsthand, in depth, in detail. What happens to us will happen to you. 48 hours.
Thursday at 7 on Channel 6.
Now that Philip's brought me back into the fold, I want you to forget you ever saw that letter.
What letter?
I'm glad we understand each other.
We sure do, honey. Listen, I've been thinking since Philip and Blake made their announcement tonight, don't you think it would be the perfect moment for you and I to announce our engagement?
I think we should let Alex enjoy her moment just a little longer.
I think she's enjoyed it long enough. Alan, you're not trying to put me off now, are you?
Oh, Alan, may I have a word with you, please? Certainly, Henry. What is it? Excuse me.
Oh, I'll just go freshen these up, and then when I get back, we'll finish where we left off.
Hi. I hear that Alan is back at the company. Must be your lucky day.
Sam, you can't say anything to anyone, especially Rick.
It's not right. Did you hear the toast he made?
Yeah, I heard, but it's not up to you.
But Philip betrayed him. Rick has a right to know.
Sam, I don't agree with what he did. But he didn't set out to hurt Rick. He would never do that.
You're not forgiving him, are you?
No, I hate him for what he did. But there are other people involved. You know what it would do to Rick if he found out about this? It would kill him. I don't want to do that. Do you?
But it just hurts so much. I used to think that Philip was the best and the brightest, and now I find out he's just like all of us.
Come on. Honey, you okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
That's fine. I'm short of breath. Can you give me a glass?
Yeah, I'll get some. You stay here.
Hi.
Thanks.
Listen, could you take a glass of water to Dr. Reed over there?
Yes, sir.
He's having a little shortness of breath.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, look who decided to show up. Our other guest of honor. Have a round of applause for Fletcher Reed.
Mara is ours, Bud. Yours and mine. I know it seems like a dream, but it's true.
Reba, will you just wait a
I've
minute,
always
please?
known it. Deep down in my gut, I have, but I've been blocking it out. Refusing to let my mind believe something that I knew couldn't
Reba.
be true.
What are you talking about?
I heard something tonight. It's like a miracle.
Okay, fine. Why don't we sit down, you start from the beginning, and tell me where this miracle came from, okay?
Well, you're not exactly going to like the source of the information, but just listen to me and try to keep an open mind about
Reba,
it.
will you just tell me who told you?
Will.
what it-
Will came
Will
to see
Jeffries
me.
came to see you? Reba, why do you believe a word that man says?
It's a little late to play on our friendship.
What can I do to you?
Reviewing your list of sins won't help anyone, least of all you.
I know I have done some terrible things.
The doctors have told me some. I just need to know the rest.
Well, they won't make you feel any better, I assure you.
But you were my friend. What could I possibly have done to hurt you?
You lied to me. You manipulated me. You convinced me to lie for you, then you betrayed me. Feel better now.
I'm sorry.
You really don't remember, do you? Oh, God, Sonny, why have you come here? What could you possibly want now?
I need to know what you saw in me.
What?
In spite of all the terrible things I did, you were still my friend. And I need to know why.
I seem to love all the wrong people.
You loved me?
Like a sister. I want you to leave. Now.
Irregularity used to be a problem for me. But what was I to do? Call the principal and say I can't teach today because I'm constipated? She'd probably say try a laxative. And I'd stand in front of my history class hoping to make it to recess. And then I found the answer. Daily fiber therapy with Metamucil. It's not a harsh chemical, so it doesn't shock my system. It's fiber, natural, soluble fiber. And fiber is what helps keep us regular in the first place. But I wasn't getting enough. Metamucil gives me the extra fiber I need to get regular and stay that way, safely and naturally. It's like I've signed a peace treaty with my insides. And that old feeling? History.
Metamucil, and you could stay regular for the rest of your life.
Something magical is coming into your baby's life. Presenting the Disney babies, now on the waist shield of Ultra Pampers Plus. Start sharing the magic, only with Ultra Pampers Plus.
You've tried shampoos and conditioners for dry hair, but have you tried one that works? When women with dry hair compare Germac EFA to their regular brand, almost 70% more preferred it for softness and conditioning.
Germac EFA.
Just this much Cortaid heals more kinds of itches and rashes than all of these. Because Cortaid has a clinically proven healing medicine they don't have. That's why Cortaid is the Itch Aid.
What does a frisky new kitten need? New Friskies Kitten Formula! Because kittens burn up 3 times the energy and need 3 times as much calcium as adult cats. So they need the extra protein and calcium of Friskies Kitten Formula. It has all the calcium of milk to build strong bones and teeth. So, if you want your frisky kitten to grow into a frisky cat, get new Friskies Kitten Formula and bring out the frisky in your kitty.
How you doing, kid? Huh?
Well, my baby's giving me a rough time tonight, though.
Well, then park it.
I thought you weren't coming tonight.
I wasn't going to. I just changed my mind.
You here alone?
No, I'm here with Holly. As a matter of fact, I better go find her before her dance card gets all filled. Enjoy yourself. Here you are.
Thanks.
So you're talking with Ed. Good news, I hope.
He has a date.
Anybody I know?
Holly.
Want to go home?
No. Actually, I'm enjoying myself. I have a date, too. Listen, honey, excuse me. I have lost an envelope. It was addressed to a Mr. Rick Bauer. It must have fallen out of my purse or something. Have you seen it by any chance?
No, ma'am.
Well, listen, if you do, it's very important that I find it and get it back, okay? So will you come find me and give it back to me? Okay, thanks.
Oh, hostess, dear. I have been waiting all evening for a dance with you. May I have the honor?
Why, thank you very much. I would love to dance with you, Henry.
Oh, Michael! Where's Harley? She's not back yet. Well, I'm sure she'll be back soon. She's not going to miss a party.
Thanks for the news flash, Phil.
Oh, can we have one night, one conversation that's not an argument? Listen, I want to tell you, I meant what I said before. I want you back at Spalding.
Really?
Yes. With Alex and with Dad back, you're the only one that's missing. Damn it, I think it's time we had all the Spaldings together.
Thought about that before you cut my legs out from under me.
I did not cut your legs out from under you. I did not cut your legs out from under you.
Protecting me from Alan. It's funny, though, because he's the one you welcome back to the company.
No, whoa. I knew this was coming. And you're right. I thought it was time.
Oh, because you decided.
No.
Now, if I brought Alan back, it would have caused a catastrophe. But you bring him back, and it's cause for a celebration.
I didn't say that.
Well, congratulations, Phil.
Oh, come. Would you just listen to me for a minute? That's not the point. Listen.
The only thing I know is I don't want to play this game anymore.
I'm not
okay?
playing the game
Oh, you're
with
not?
you.
I've got my own life.
I know you do.
And I really don't want to get mixed up in yours.
Look, listen.
Alan, Michael, shouldn't Harley and Frank be back by now?
Yeah, they only went back to the apartment. Maybe we should look for him.
My thoughts exactly.
You want me to drive you?
No.
I don't mind.
But I do. Wouldn't want to put you out in any way. This is your party. Besides, I know the neighborhood. Come on, Sam, let's go.
So what happened to the bride-to-be? Like everyone else, she is annoyed with me for bringing Alan back to Spalding.
So she's hiding from him?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go find her.
Are you all right?
Yes.
I'm sorry he hurt you.
Oh, Mom, he didn't do anything to me. He did it to himself. I just don't know how I'm going to tell him.
Tell him what?
Oh, Alan is taking Philip completely for a fool. Philip's been working so hard to protect the family with Alexandra gone that he didn't even notice Alan creeping up on him. Now he's been sucked back in.
Philip is a big boy. I think he can handle these things himself.
No, Mom, you don't understand how those two work. I don't even know if I do. But what I do know is that Alan has this way of making people think like he does, and now he's already talked himself back into the company, and next he's going to try to break us up.
Oh, honey, if Philip would let Alan come between the two of you, then you don't need him.
Mom, you're wrong. I need Philip more than I've ever needed anything or anybody. Here I am just letting Alan come between us. I should be down there with Philip, not up here wringing my hands.
You and Philip had so many problems already.
We've made it through all of them. And we'll make it through this one, too. I was just a little thrown. That's all.
Well, you are a big girl now, and I can't tell you how to run your life. But I do worry about you.
I appreciate that. You look so pretty tonight.
Thank you. Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. You know, I never see you like this. You're always so busy proving you're in control.
Are you surprised? I learned everything about control that I know from you.
Well, it's not such a bad thing.
Yeah. As long as you're not in love. Love somehow changes all the rules. You've never seen me in love before. Does strange things to a person.
I know. I've been there. But I want to tell you from personal experience that it's not healthy to get tied to someone who preys on your insecurities.
Mom, I am not you, and Philip is not Roger Thorpe.
Oh, I hardly think that comparison is necessary.
All right, look, I'm sorry I hurt you, but you have to accept the fact that I love Philip, and I'm going to spend the rest of my life with him. Nothing is going to stand in my way. Not you, not Alan, not anybody.
There you are. Hi, Holly. I've been looking all over for you.
You found me.
Well, I guess I'll rejoin the party. You all right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you downstairs?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Thank you. You're still mad.
No, but you don't make it easy.
I don't. What did I do?
Philip, how do you expect us to live happily ever after if you if your father and I hate each other?
Sounds strange to me.
Me too.
Us both.
Why are people leery of Tropicana Twister?
It violates the order of nature.
Tropicana Twister. Deliciously tempting flavor combinations Mother Nature never imagined.
The imagination is a dangerous thing.
Captivating flavors like orange passion fruit.
Passion fruit?
Tropicana Twister. Flavors Mother Nature never intended, but should have.
It's more excitement than decent people need.
New Hillshire Farm Light Smoked Sausage and Polska Kielbasa.
It's got that same juicy taste.
It's missing 25% of the fat found in the other leading brand.
Same smoke flavor.
New Hillshire Farm Light with 25% less fat.
Hi, Roy Clark with a challenge that's big news.
Do you believe new improved Hunt's ketchup tastes better than Heinz?
I've never tried it, so I don't know.
Would you take the Hunt's taste test?
Sure, I would.
You picked Hunt's ketchup?
Nationwide, more people prefer new improved Hunt's ketchup over Heinz.
I can't believe that.
New improved Hunt's, terrific new taste, unbeatably thick.
I'm going to change because I like it much better than the Heinz. Much better.
Take the Hunt's ketchup taste test. You'll believe it, too.
SOS has improved Glassworks with 3 times more vinegar. New SOS Glassworks.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
When a cartoonist makes fun of Murphy Brown,
Your face like some giant blowfish.
is she the picture of self-control? Then on Designing Women, you're invited to the wedding event of the year. Join the party when a Southern belle marries her beau. Catch Designing Women following Murphy Brown tonight.
This is CBS.
Amazing Blue Star ointment stops itching fast. Jock itch, ringworm, psoriasis, tetter, and removes corns and calluses. Blue Star ointment, the one that's guaranteed. Ask for it.
Pardon me, but you look like a woman who is yearning to share her deepest emotions, her innermost thoughts. Jello pudding snack. You know, I admire a woman who has no need for artificial flavors. A woman who knows the only thing better than a snack without preservatives is sharing it with someone you love. Pardon me.
New Jello pudding snacks. Pretty smart for a kid.
Mommies and daddies, enter your child in the 1989 annual Lions Club Baby Pageant and Diaper Derby to be held Sunday, May 21st. No cost to enter. Children 1 month through 6 years are eligible. Free health examination, large trophies, $50 savings bonds, gold seal diplomas awarded, special gifts awarded to the first 100 entrants. Call, write, or come by the Baby Show office at 2122 South Memorial. Call 665-6170. Registration begins April 10th through April 14th.
100 years of history, 40 years of service. KOTV6, Tulsa.
Oh, it's marvelous news about Philip and Blake, isn't it?
I guess I didn't realize they were so close.
Neither did I. Well, she seems to make him happy, and that's what's important.
Henry, what do you think of Philip bringing Alan back into the company?
Well, after all, it is Alan's folding. Bound to happen sooner or later.
Yes, I wasn't surprised either. Highly disappointed, but not surprised.
I would ask you to dance, but I'm afraid to take up on the floor.
Oh, I'll get you for that. I don't know when, but I will.
Do you hear the way she's talking to me, Junior? Are we going to put up with this, huh?
Don't listen to him. Daddy gets a lot of people in trouble all the time.
I beg your pardon.
I'll teach you how to humor him just like this.
Oh, Nadine, where are you? Fletcher.
Alan, this is quite a little party.
Well, it's the least we could do for the man who brought my sister home safe and sound.
Well, I don't deserve all of the credit for that. Alexandra is a remarkable woman.
not to mention beautiful.
I must find Philip and congratulate him in perfect
Oh,
excuse me.
Henry, wait for me. I have a few words for him, too. You don't mind, do you?
Oh, no. Go on, take your time.
I'll be back soon.
Where is Alexandra? I haven't seen her.
I'm not sure. Hello, Maureen.
Hi. Hi. Alan?
If you'll excuse me.
Great party, isn't it? Great food, great music.
Yes. You don't seem to be having a very good time, however.
Don't be silly. Of course I'm having a good time. Why wouldn't I be enjoying myself?
Let's go someplace private and talk.
If I only knew how to repay you.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Why?
Why? Look. Look what you did to my brother. First you slept with him, then you shot him. Look, I know I should sympathize with someone afflicted with your type of illness. I don't. Sick or not, I cannot forgive what you did to Alan or me.
I cannot believe that I was ever so weak as to need to escape my own life. But never again. No matter how much it hurts, I will face whatever comes my way.
Why, Sonny, what made you do it?
It was a mistake. A mistake I made a long time ago. On a night when I couldn't find my voice. And my sister's life ended because of it. Because of me.
Go on.
Well, I don't remember everything. But in that night, there was an end. And there was a beginning. You see, my father had found... struck me as odd when all of this was over was that Reva was along on my honeymoon.
You've discussed this with Josh?
Yeah. He can't forgive me either. He's with Reva now and he wants a divorce.
Surely you can understand that. After all, there's the child to consider.
Reva's little girl?
Yes, Mara.
You know, they told me that while I was living here in Springfield, that I lost a baby.
Yes.
I cried when I found out. It was the only thing in all of this that made me cry. I was going to have Josh's child.
Sonny.
Now, look, I know it's silly to get upset about something that I can't even remember, but...
There are things in both our pasts we would like to change. Maybe it's not too late for some of them.
Look, I'm sorry I intruded your party. I thank you for your time. And I will repay you for everything.
Mara. She doesn't remember. Joshua, call
calm down and listen to me.
I'm so mad at you right now, I can hardly
You are
look at you,
missing
much
the
less
point.
listen to you.
Mara is yours.
Says
She's
Will
ours.
Jeffries?
Yes.
Why did you talk to him?
It's not like I picked up the phone and called him. He came here.
Why did you let him in the door, Reva? After what he did to Rusty and Rose, the man's a liar, he's a thief, God knows what else.
Joshua, calm down, please. You're not mad because I talked to Will. You're upset because of what he said.
Fine, can you blame me? I cannot go through this again, Reva. I can't go. I can't.
That's Muse, my Fisher-Price trike. It's got everything. An ignition key, adjustable seat, and it's real fun to ride. Nothing to beat my Fisher-Price trike, except Katie on hers.
Give your kids a sturdy trike from Fisher-Price. Here comes the Fisher-Price Bubble Mower. It looks and sounds just like a real mower.
Time to fuel up, Freddie.
But it's got one feature even Dad's mower doesn't have. The Bubble Mower from Fisher-Price. Because you're only young once.
If you like nuts, you'll love Cluster cereal. Clusters is the only breakfast cereal with almonds, pecans, walnuts, and honey crushed into little nut clusters and mixed with crisp flakes. If you like nuts, you'll love Cluster cereal.
Stouffer's Lean Cuisine just cooked up the best part of the chicken 3 new ways. Tender, juicy breast of chicken in new chicken parmesan, new breast of chicken in herb cream sauce, and new chicken oriental. They're all under 300 calories. It's a whole new world of taste for this Lean Cuisine, lady.
You have good taste, and it shows.
I know Will is scum. And maybe he is lying. But can you really spend the rest of your life not knowing? Pretending we never heard this?
What exactly did he say to you?
Parlier, the technician who administered the second test, just ran off after he gave us the results.
So?
The second test was the one naming you as Mara's father. It wasn't altered after all, which means that the first test must have been tampered with.
By whom?
I don't know. And I don't care. The point is that Mara is ours.
Come on, this is so obvious. Will is doing this to get on my good side so he can get back to Mindy.
I don't give a hoot what his motives are. What if she is yours?
I don't buy it. I'm sorry, but this is insane. There is no proof whatsoever.
Will gave me the phone number of the hospital Parlier's working at now. Call him. See what he has to say.
No.
Bud, please.
No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to go on a wild goose chase.
Well, then if you won't call him, I will.
Why do you insist on setting yourself up for another heartache?
Joshua, if there is a prayer
Why would this guy
chance...
Parlier alter the test in the first place?
Obviously, someone paid him off.
Who? Will? Alan, perhaps?
Alan said that he would rig the results to protect me from Kyle.
Which meant naming me as the father.
But then Alan couldn't have known the truth all this time and not told us.
Well, can you think of a better explanation?
I guess Parlier just took the money and ran without ever telling Alan that he didn't have to change the results.
What about the first tests?
I don't know. But I'm going to find out.
Don't
I am calling Parlier.
Don't call.
Yes, I would like to speak with Elliot Parlier, please.
You don't have to do this, you know. Pretend you're having a good time.
Yes, I do.
And I'm looking all the way.
Thanks.
I know how hard this is on you. Ed and Holly and all of it. Do you want to talk about it? Scream? Punch me?
I don't know what's going on anymore, Fletcher. For a while there, I was swimming along, not doing great, but okay. And then, I don't know, I started to flounder. I feel like I'm drowning. It got murky. I can't breathe.
I've been there.
Help me, Fletcher. I don't know what to do.
Oh, we've really made one hell of a mess out of things, haven't we? Maureen, I never meant to use you. I never, ever wanted to hurt you. But I wound up doing both, and I am very sorry. It's just that after Maeve, I was such a wreck, and you were so close. You were there, my very best friend, and you still are.
That's what it is, isn't it?
What?
That's all we are, as friends.
You call that all?
Alex, dear, where have you been? You missed Fletcher's entrance.
Fletcher's here. Where?
Well, he's somewhere in this sea of celebrants.
Do you still feel like drowning?
It's a little less murky.
There. You see? We are going to make it. Yin and yang. Well, Gumby and Pokey. Ed and Norton. We're in this for the long haul. Together. We're going to make it. Right, friend?
Right, friend.
Look, the truth is that I don't know how I feel about Alan right now.
I thought you hated him as much as I do.
Well-
I know he may not have been very pleasant, but I felt a hell of a lot safer. And now you welcome him back. I don't understand what happened.
A lot of things have changed. You know, he's paralyzed. I almost lost Aunt Alex. Family is very important to me right now.
But Alan...
Look, I know that welcoming him back may not be the best thing that I can do, but it's the only thing that I can live with right now. All right? I couldn't live with shutting him out anymore.
Philip, he hates me.
He does not hate you. He toasted our engagement, didn't he?
Since when have you taken what he says at face value?
I'm not. I'm just trying to reassure you. Aunt Alex and I are going to keep tabs on him. It's not like we're giving away the store.
Yeah, well, you give him a set of keys, and it's only a matter of time before he locks me out.
Oh, come on, you're being paranoid.
Oh, Philip, I am Roger Thorpe's daughter. Alan thinks that my father is still alive and that what happened down in Mexico was all part of my father's plan for revenge.
What do you think? I'm not allowed to forgive my father?
Philip, I'm afraid that he's going to try to come between us.
He's not going to. I promise. I won't let him. Just trust me. Trust me.
Right. I trust you. And I love you.
Good. This is much better. What are you doing?
Philip.
What are you doing?
Come on, be close to me.
I think maybe we should wait a little while. I haven't had quite so much to drink.
It's not the alcohol. It's Alan.
No, it's not Alan. I'm not going to let Alan come between us, don't worry.
It's too late. He already is.
My mama used to scrub all day till our house smelled as fresh as the Carolina pine forest. I don't have all day, so I use Lysol Pine Action. The dual action top squeezes for small spaces, dilutes for big jobs. So this whole house feels like home. Lysol Pine Action, the clean of pine in less time.
I don't take myself seriously, except when it comes to my hair. Ogilvy, serious beauty treatments. They take problem hair and help fix it. I'm serious about this.
Who am I? Well, some days I'm silk. Some days I'm denim. But underneath it all, I'm a woman every day. And I always want to be feminine. So I started to stay fresh with Carefree. Carefree's something I do for me. Because when I'm fresh dressed, I feel more feminine. So even though some days I'm cashmere, and some days I'm cotton, I'm a woman every day. So underneath it all, I'm Carefree every day.
Today's X-Lax is a good morning, guaranteed.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. X-Lax is the sure way back to natural regularity.
Good morning.
Medical experts agree. X-Lax actually restores the level of natural fluid in your system, so your body can work the way it should work, naturally.
Good morning. Good morning.
People just can't remember feeling this good. Today's X-Lax, the sure way back to natural regularity, guaranteed.
Good afternoon from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. Under cross-examination in his third day on the witness stand, Oliver North denied using Iran-Contra funds for personal use. And he insisted he bought a car with family cash, not with money from arms dealer Richard Secord. In what he called a test case in the U.S. war on narcotics, federal drug chief William Bennett today announced an emergency plan for Washington, D.C. It includes using FBI and Pentagon intelligence agents and building more prisons. Now this.
If you wear dentures, I'll bet you know what it's like getting food stuck between your dentures and gums. Like this chunk of salt. Ouch. But Super Polygrip forms a seal so tight it can hold from morning till night. To help keep food out, dentures in. Super Polygrip.
Police say a man in an army uniform opened fire with a submachine gun outside the walls of Jerusalem's Old City today, killing one Arab and wounding at least two others. I'm Richard Roth, CBS News, New York.
Listen, I'm telling you, Alan is not the culprit. I just had a little too much scotch, that's all.
Philip, that is an excuse,
No,
and
it's
you
not.
know it. We need to talk about what's happening between us.
Nothing is happening between us. I love you, and we're getting married. That's what's happening between us.
And I slept with your father.
Oh, let's go back downstairs. Let's not get into
Philip,
this
we have
again.
to get this out into the open before it gets any worse.
I forgave you for that. What do you want?
This is the second time in a row that we
You
haven't-
keeping count?
See how angry you are at me? You
Well,
try
what
to
do you
suppress it, you
expect?
try to ignore it, but it's there.
Look, okay, I'm having a little problem. There's a part of me that is having a little trouble catching up to my brain. You're just going to have to respect that.
Maybe I can't.
Well, maybe you don't have a whole hell of a lot to say about it.
I was right. You brought Alan back to punish me.
Oh, would you stop analyzing everything to death? Hasn't the boat been rocked enough already? Let's just let it go.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means I'm going back downstairs, all right? I'll see you downstairs.
Oh, I wonder where Harley's gone now.
Alan Michael told me that she went to the apartment with Frank. They should be back soon.
Oh, sure, they'll be back soon. No, what really happened is they saw that this party was falling down around my head, and they decided to take off, just desert me, their own mother. Alan and I were just discussing what a wonderful evening it's been. I hope you've been having a good time.
Excuse me, I need to powder my nose.
Well, it looks like you two can't wait to be parents.
Is it that obvious?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ross is just trying to drum up some more business, that's all. Would you guys excuse me? I'm going to go powder my nose.
Are you okay?
Fine, fine. Excuse me.
Okay.
Nadine, I'm still waiting for that letter.
Why don't we discuss our wedding announcement instead?
You fool.
I guess we both have the same idea.
Yes, small world, isn't it?
Such as what?
Yes, he left it behind on the island. I was planning to give it back to him tonight, but I haven't seen him.
I gave that to him for Christmas.
Oh, and that explains the inscription. I thought the M was for Maeve. Well, would you be a dear and give it to Fletcher when you see him?
Sure.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Hey, Ed. How's it going?
Quite an interesting evening.
Where's Liz?
I think she went for a walk.
Probably needs to clear her head. I hope you realize the mistake you made.
Look, it will be if you two don't leave it alone. I'm sorry. It has been an interesting evening. Excuse me.
This is no place for an unwed mother. This is no time to fall in love with a stranger. Now she must face the hardest decision of all. Winter People. Stop it. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday at select theaters.
When the look has to be right, when it has to be beautiful, start clean with CoverGirl Clean Makeup. The only makeup with clean Noxzema ingredients. For natural color, undetectable coverage that's good to your skin, it has to be clean makeup.
It's America's look, and America's look is CoverGirl.
Great inventions with Professor Willard Scott.
Now first there was the wheel, then the light bulb, but my favorite, the cheeseburger. It all started when real cheese was first added to a scrumptious burger, creating the most delicious invention known to man. Your grocer's celebrating this historic event right now with Cheeseburger Days. So pick up some lean ground beef and don't forget the cheese. When something tastes this good, why reinvent the wheel?
How do I know which coffee to get?
Just look for Juan Valdez.
Right.
Buenos dias.
I just saw Juan Valdez.
Of course. He's on every can of Colombian coffee. When you see him, you know you're getting the richest coffee in the world.
Oh.
If you want 100% Colombian coffee, just look for Juan Valdez. You can't miss him.
Look, I realize that this is out of the blue, but there's no need to get defensive. Just tell me what I want to know, and I won't bother you again.
I told you I'm busy.
Look, Slick, you talk to me, or I'm going to get on a plane and visit you personally right now.
What do you want to know?
It's about the paternity test that you ran for Reva Shane and her baby.
What about it?
I need to know if listing me as the father was the truth or not.
To the best of my knowledge, the tests were accurate.
That means that I'm the father.
Like I said, the tests were accurate.
Thank you.
What did he say?
He said that that the tests were accurate.
Oh, Joshua, that's wonderful.
Now, let's just stay calm, all right? I mean, what else was he going to say? That he altered test results?
You're right. Will could just be trying to cause trouble. I don't know why I let myself get so worked up again.
I think it's because you hang on to hope more than any person I have ever known in my entire life. Mara, would you do something for me?
What?
I would like for you and I to become blood brother and sister.
Okay.
It may hurt a little bit, but it would mean a great deal to me.
All right.
Thank you, honey. You're real brave. So are you.
Where you been? I've been looking everywhere for you.
I've been looking for you. We need to talk about Alan.
Where he fits in at Spaulding.
I suggest we set up round-the-clock watches to keep an eye on him.
Make sure he doesn't overdo.
Yeah. Hey. Hi. How are you feeling?
Much better, thanks.
Yeah.
A little tired, sitting around.
Too slow. Don't push your head out. That's what's good sitting down.
You look a bit shaky. Are you all right?
Hostess jitters, I think.
Excuse me, Ross.
I'd like a word with Nadine. Hello.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Charming as always.
Quit stalling. I want the letter, and I want it now.
Rick Bauer. This is it.
What is it?
It's over 180, honey. It's way too high.
Am I still not beating heart?
Meredith, we've got to get to see this right now.